official record of Max's arrest. I'm starting to think they weren't police officers at all. Anyway, I filed a missing persons report. Looks like that's all I can do right now. Officially, that is. What the hell did Max mean when he said he'd miss our honeymoon? Odd time for sentimentality. We were headed for Australia. Perhaps I should start with that.
Nina has scarcely woken from her apocalyptic dream when the shock hits her. Max is being arrested. But why? What did Max mean when he called out? Nina decides to search his apartment to follow the trail that begins with their honeymoon in Australia.
Max was trying to tell me something about Australia. I should follow that up before leaving. The color of this kitchen is conclusive proof that you shouldn't let a man pick the furniture. But it is Max's apartment, and he really likes red. Max's backpack. Perhaps I'll find something in Max's things to give me a clue. Just a book about Australia. Max's backpack. It's empty. It's called Australia, The Journey of My Life. Written by Michael Cocker. Australia, our honeymoon. I'll take a closer look. Someone's hollowed out the inner pages of the book. There are 3 small flags inside. Must be useful for something. The table of contents is loose as well, and a lot of pages are missing. Chapters 3, 7, 10, and 15 were torn out entirely. A small flag with a magnet. The Table of Contents of Australia, The Journey of My Life, authored by Michael Cocker. Five matches into the 11-12 German Bundesliga. 5 matches into the 11-12 German Bundesliga. Mainz at the top, Schalke at the bottom, the favorites somewhere midfield. Those are all Max's books. I don't think those old books are really gonna help. That is ugly. This bed is way too small. I don't think this particular nightmare is one I can just sleep through. Not as ugly as everything else, I suppose. Never mind. We'll be sharing an apartment soon. I'll gradually throw out all the crap. A map of Australia. We were supposed to honeymoon there before Max got himself kidnapped. Australia, The Journey of My Life by Michael Cocker. The book is missing chapters 3, 7, 10, and 15. They've just been torn out. Australia? A chic designer map of Australia. Made of solid metal. I wonder if this is what Max wanted me to look at. A chic design. I wonder if... Auckland. The city was built on about 50 inactive volcanoes. Pretty optimistic. Wellington. Lies off the infamous Barrett Reef. So many ships have sunk there that it makes the Bermuda Triangle look downright cozy. Christchurch. The city suffered so many earthquakes that its citizens finally had a tip of iron made for their cathedral. No doubt the collection box was passed around a little more often for that. Hobart, capital of Tasmania and way off the beaten track. Supposedly that's where the legendary Errol Flynn was born. Melbourne, has been ranked the world's most livable city 3 times so far. What's the capital of Australia? Sydney? No, Canberra. Sydney, not the capital of Australia. Adelaide, the driest city in the driest state of the driest country on the driest continent in the world. Friends of ours went there for a jazz festival once. Broken Hill. Soldiers of fortune sought gold there in vain in 1867, but the rich deposits of lead, silver, and zinc sulfate are still being mined today. Brisbane. Once a penal colony, now the capital of Queensland. Perth. The Aborigines call it Alunga, which means place with a lot of sun. Alice Springs. Home of the annual Henley-on-Tide Regatta, the only boat race in the world that takes place on land. Townsville. James Cook called the island he discovered off the coast in 1770 Magnetic Island because his ship's compass went wild during the approach. Darwin. This city long held the world record in beer consumption per capita and celebrates its favorite drink each year with a regatta where the boats are made completely out of beer cans. Broome, pearling capital of the world. My aunt has a pearl necklace from Broome. It's her pride and joy. The table of contents of a secret compartment. Typical. I'll risk a peek. Oh, 2 keys. One has a label reading Museum Office. The other, smaller one, is unmarked. Why? Aside from his adolescent mental age, is Max hiding his office key in a secret compartment? And what's the other one for? There must be something at his office that'll help me, or him. Okay, better get to the museum. Honeymoon led me this far. There must be something here Max needed me to find. Unfortunately, I still don't have the faintest idea what I'm supposed to be looking for. All I know is that Max got involved in something and that it was probably something stupid. Maybe it's got something to do with his recent projects. But where does he keep, or hide, his notes on them?
The trail leads to the museum, or more specifically, to Max's office. There must be something here that can shed some light on this mess. Perhaps another secret compartment.
The 2 keys from the secret compartment. One has a label on it, Museum Office. The smaller one isn't labeled. Max led me here for a very definite reason. I'm not leaving before I've found out what it is. That sure has seen better days. Full of chemicals and organic samples. There's a few inches of unused space in the freezer compartment. A lava lamp, currently switched off. Depicts a volcano in a stormy sea. Looks like Cumbre Vieja on La Palma. What's that? There's a thin crack running down the center of the picture and metal rails behind it. The picture's on a metal frame. It should just pull off the wall, but it won't budge. It's called a leaf and square. As far as I know, it's used in restoration work. It's called a leaf and square. Max bought this model on a holiday in Moscow. An air conditioner. The thermostat measures room temperature and regulates the airflow and heat setting. When the thermostat detects a change in temperature, the aircon comes on to regulate it. The aquarium lights switched off. Max's desk. These folders hold bookkeeping records. I hardly think the revenue service kidnapped him. These notes show absolutely nothing of interest. A desk drawer. The drawer is locked. A map of Urfa, a city in the southeast of Turkey near Potbelly Hill. Max applied there as an excavation leader half a year ago, along with his colleague Emre Dardoganon. It puzzled me at the time because early history isn't really his field. I'll take it with me. Photos from the excavation site on Potbelly Hill, Turkey. Someone's made a note here. It says the complex was built over 11,000 years ago, making it older than either the Egyptian pyramids or Stonehenge by quite some margin. Amazing that even then, people were able to build such perfectly circular complexes from stone blocks weighing tons. I'll take them with me too. According to the blurb, the find on Potbelly Hill casts prehistoric people in an entirely new light. Up until now, it was assumed they were simple hunter-gatherers, not architects on this sort of scale, but the people of Potbelly Hill built this gigantic temple complex a clear 6,000 years before the first Egyptian decided he had a thing for triangles. Then, 9,000 years ago, they vanished just like that, as if they never existed. That might come in handy. What do we have here? According to the blurb, the find on Potbelly Hill casts prehistoric people in an entirely new light. Up until now, it was assumed they were simple hunter-gatherers, not architects on this sort of scale, but the people of Potbelly Hill built this gigantic temple complex a clear 6,000 years before the first Egyptian decided he had a thing for triangles. Then, 9,000 years ago, they vanished just like that, as if they never existed. Photos from the excavations. Someone's made a note here. It says the complex was built over 11,000 years. Amazing that even then, people... A map of Urfa, a city. It puzzled me. Switched off. Silence isn't the worst thing in the world. It's switched off. Put the tool in the fridge? All right, I'll cram it into the freezer compartment. Still freezing cold. Still freezing cold. If I hold the tool to the thermostat, I can trick it into thinking the room's getting cold, and I'm a damn genius. Switched on and heating up. Max 007, you are not. Seems Max has a hobby I don't know about. As far as being pointlessly elaborate goes, this mechanism far outstrips the one in his apartment. Why so incredibly secretive? I wonder what these documents are. So Max was trying to solve the mystery of the relief in the temple complex on Potbelly Hill. But why is everything in the safe? And why did Max want me to find it? Oh my god. I recognize that symbol! But that's completely impossible. The monolith on this photo is 11,000 years old. How could it be in my dreams? Was that why Max was so scared? What does this mean? Wait a minute. There's a cell phone in here, too. Records and photos of Max's latest research project. He and a colleague have been examining the world's oldest known temple complex at Potbelly Hill in southeast Turkey. He found a stone relief with a symbol, weirdly similar to the amulets my father's kidnapper had. I can't use it without the 4-digit PIN. Could be the right combination. I'll give it a try. Thank God, it works. Maybe I'll find something here. No numbers saved, no messages, nothing. Did Max ever even use his cell? Maybe he deleted everything. But why? A message on his voicemail. Maybe that will help.
Max, this is Emre. I'm still in Turkey. They turned the dig site upside down. They missed me by an inch. They say we're selling our finds abroad. Such Malik. This is about the people of Potbelly Hill. This is about how they disappeared. You won't believe what I've discovered. You have to come down here right now and take a look at this. No wonder they wanted to silence us. If it gets out that... Shit. Need to get out of here. Call me. And Max, take care of yourself. I'm sure they're after you as well. Allah yardımcın.
Turkey. That's where Emre Dardoghan was, one of Max's colleagues. What's going on, damn it? The trouble that Max is in right now seems to have something to do with his research in Turkey. Whatever. Right now, that's all I've got to go by. I can't achieve anything else here anyway. And if there is any news on my missing persons report, they can reach me on my cell phone. Turkey it is.